All right. Well, hello, I'm Joanna Clark with Blissful Baby Sleep Coaching, and I have a super special guest today. Her name is Marquis Skold with Nanny Village. Hi, Marquis. How are you?
Hi, Joanna. I'm doing well. I'm so excited to connect with you. Thank you for having me today.
I know. So let me tell you guys why I'm interviewing Marquis Ann. So as you guys know, like March is my special time of year because this is where I get to focus on my annual gratitude project on WO3 Connect, which is all about ways to partner, promote, and support other female-owned businesses. So I've been a female-owned business for 13 years, and I can tell you I have met over the years the most incredible women that have these itsy bitsy little companies, but they're doing mighty, mighty, mighty things. And so the month of March, I dedicate to finding and interviewing amazing women doing incredible things in their community that need to be, spotlighted for all the things they do. So I found Marquis Ann Skold, who has Nanny Village out of the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area and Sacramento. And so we're going to interview her today and find out all the awesome stuff she's doing to support moms. So Marquis Ann, tell me, what is Nanny Village? Like, what do you do? Who are you helping? Give me the scoop.
Yeah, so Nanny Village is it's a placement agency where we specialize in helping families connect with outstanding nannies, newborn care specialists, private educators, private chefs, whatever your need is to support your household. We're here to help you find the best quality and experienced candidate for your family.
Amazing. So let's talk about this newborn care specialist. I'm in the baby biz, so I know what that is, which is basically the new version of a night nanny, but there might be a ton of people out there that don't know what a night nanny is and don't know what a newborn care specialist is. So let's talk about this amazing service that you offer.
Right. So, certified nanny newborn care specialists. Um, so, yes, I'm happy to chat about the certified newborn care specialist. We have seen definitely a large increase of families who are needing this service and who are interested in learning more about the service. So I'm happy to chat with you about it. What they are experienced, oftentimes nannies who go through an intensive certification program and training program to learn all to learn all of the tools and resources to really support families during those precious first weeks and months of welcoming a newborn into their home.
Yes. And so this is amazing. So I know a lot of families that absolutely need this service because oftentimes family moms have to go back to work way sooner than they would anticipate. And when they go back into the workforce, they need to kind of be at their very best. But if they aren't getting the support they need in those first 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks post birth, they're not having a chance to recover from the pregnancy and birthing process in order to be kind of ready to roll back into the corporate world. And the benefit of a newborn care specialist is they come and live with you in your home for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, like whatever you need, but at a minimum 2 weeks for sure. And they are handling everything, especially in the night. So can you tell everybody like all the amazing, helpful, supportive things that newborn care specialists do in the middle of the night for the families?
Great. So first, what they're going to do is they're going to come in and they're going to learn about you and your partner, or and what your vision is. They're going to be there to support that. Some of the actual duties that they handle can be anywhere from washing baby's laundry to sanitizing and washing baby bottles, pump parts. They're also there to support your lactation needs, answer any questions that you may have there. Of course, they're there to support you so that you can get some sleep overnight. So they're there to soothe baby. And they can also help you implement some really, really important routines for you and your family. They're they're really a lifesaver during those few weeks of exhaustion and kind of in stress. You know, when you come home with a new baby, there's a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings around that. So it's good to have someone there with the knowledge and the passion and the patience and the love to really support you during that time.
And I just want to just highlight that. She said, someone in your home who is there with knowledge, patience, passion, and support. Because those first 2 to 4 weeks after giving birth are really overwhelming. And to have somebody there that you can talk to, that can understand, that's trained, that's certified, can guide you and build your confidence and build your know-how on how to hold the baby, how to bathe the baby, how to diaper the baby, both for you and your partner. Because a lot of times what happens is the mom is trying to learn all this, and then the mom is trying to teach the dad how to do all these things. And really what we want is the partnership. And so when you have this newborn care specialist, they're kind of the guide and you're the students. And so now you're learning as husband and wife or as partners together, instead of the mom taking on the I'm learning and training at the same time. So it is quite literally life-changing, the newborn care specialist. So, if you're pregnant right now, I would say your first phone call you should be making is to Marquis Ann, just to interview her and kind of talk to her and learn more in general about all the ways that a newborn care specialist can support you in those first weeks. Just check it out. Like, you just want to know more about this service, you guys. And then of course, nannies, obviously we love nannies, and that kind of brings it because they're like life-changing, right? I've had incredible nannies in my lifetime, and they are still my dearest friends. And what I mean by that is, like, they're on text. They get pictures all the time. My child is now 19 years old. They get a Christmas card every year. Like, they are as part of much of my family as they have always been, even when my child was a baby. So let's talk about, Marquis, like how do you find all these amazing people, right? So your nanny village is like, okay, we got the nannies, we got the newborn specialists, we got the private chefs, we've got the other child care specialists, but like, how do you find all these amazing people that are going to serve me?
Right. So a couple of different ways. One of our favorite ways is through referrals from other amazing nannies and candidates. And then another way is that with every family that we interview that we partner with to find care for their homes, we do a full new marketing and recruitment campaign. So we're constantly out there sourcing the most reliable, experienced candidates. And then one of my favorite parts of being an agency owner is that I personally interview each candidate to get to know them, to get to understand what their values are, what their experience is like, but also who they are as people. And that really helps us to make a really great match for our families.
Yeah. So really building the personal connection, you personally as a business owner, building the personal connection and vetting process with those potential caregivers that you are going to be teaming with to partner with clients. So that's awesome that there's like, you're the direct link, which I think is super important. Because like, I know the process of trying to find a caregiver is really, really hard, and time consuming. And to know that you are the direct link, like, it's not your staff member that interviews and then, no, it's like Marquis Ann has quite literally interviewed every single person and vetted every single person herself personally. So that brings me to my next question is, okay, so if I'm a potential customer and I think I need a nanny, I think I might need some more help, like, how are you helping me understand as a potential client what I need? Like, how are you helping me even start the process as a potential client?
Yeah, so every single placement starts off with a consultation, a connection call. And it gives me the opportunity to speak with the families, to really listen and ask the right questions, but also answer any and all questions that they have so that we can work together to figure out a plan that works well for the family. Um, you know, a lot of times we have families that are just curious and have, just things that they would like to clarify. And I'm happy to, schedule a 15, 20-minute consultation just to get to the bottom of what your care needs are, to see if I can serve them. And if I cannot serve them, I'm happy to provide you with all of the tools and resources available that will help you find what you need.
Awesome. Yes. So again, you guys, connection points, right? So she's connecting directly with the potential caregivers, and she's connecting directly with her parent community. And so there we are, right? And then if for some reason she is that she can't serve your needs, or you decide you want to move in a different direction, she can then direct you to other resources that will continue to be of benefit to you. So are you guys getting that you want to know Marquis Ann? Like, you're going to want, if you live in the Bay Area, you're going to probably want to know this woman, right? Because you're going to have different needs at every stage of your parenting life. Like, quite literally, there is never a quiet time when you aren't thinking ahead and saying, what other support systems do I need, right? So Marquis can kind of be your guide all the way through, which is awesome. So that brings me to my next question. Like, all right, so I'm a potential client and I'm like, all right, I really like Marquis. I like her concept, but tell me like more, like, why Nanny Village? Like, there's tons of placement agencies. I could go on to care.com and go look around. I could even go on to indeed.com and look around. Like, why Nanny Village of all the placement agencies?
That's a great question. Well, when I started Nanny Village, I really wanted to emphasize the word village. It's more than just a cute little proverb that is thrown around. For me, as a mom of 3, I really needed to build my own village.
Mm-hmm. And you guys, just so you're wondering why she's going out, we're just having a little bit of tech issues, but we're just keep going. Like, that's what women-owned businesses do. We just keep on talking, keep on rolling, even we're having tech issues, because that's how resourceful women-owned businesses are. That's how resilient we are. We don't get frustrated. We don't give up. We just keep rolling with the interview and pressing our computer and saying, come on, baby, do me right. Come on, Zoom. Come on, internet, do me right. Okay, so why Nanny Village?
So it's really about being a village, building your own village. And that's what I get the privilege of doing with every family and candidate, every nanny that comes into our space as well. I'm happy to welcome everyone to the village and give them tools and resources to really help everyone thrive together. We have lots of exclusive resources like webinars and access to special offers from our village partners who specialize in things like employment law, which as a nanny employer, it's good for you to understand your role as an employer. And we also have people like Dr. Alana Lopez, who is a child psychiatrist and a parenting coach. She gives you tips and tools on how to prepare your children for a new nanny and that transition period, which can be
so good, you guys, so important. Or I would imagine you probably have people that help families transition their 3-year-old with the newborn, right? Right. So you might have a newborn care specialist in the house. The 3-year-old is really having a hard time with the newborn, and having that newborn care specialist can help manage that. And maybe even a parenting coach to give you guys resources on how to ease the transition for your older child. Super important.
You're absolutely right. And on top of that, the idea of a village is that we all look after each other. And so a big piece of Nanny Village is that we give back. Every placement that is made through Nanny Village, a portion of that goes towards supporting organizations that support underserved communities with their postpartum care, with their maternity care, and also with special needs care. These communities have been hit particularly hard since the pandemic. And I want to make sure that Nanny Village supports all families and in one way or another. It's very, very important for me personally, and as a business owner and as a mom.
Okay. I love that. I absolutely love that. So, okay. So if I'm a parent and I'm like, wow, I kind of like Marquis Ann, I want to see how she can help me and her caregivers can help me. How can they find you? How can they talk to you? Tell us how to do that.
Yeah, so please do look at nannyvillage.com for our website. You can follow us on social media. Both handles for Facebook and Instagram is at Nanny Village Agency.
Oh, okay. At Nanny Village Agency, you guys. Okay. Those are the handles. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And, if you just have basic questions, I'm more than happy to schedule a 15-minute connection call with you to answer all of them. So feel free to click contact us at nannyvillage.com. And I'm happy to walk through all of your options and help guide you in the way that you need.
Okay, amazing. So now to kind of round out our conversation, right? The whole reason why we're here is because of WO3. So again, it's a grassroots effort to partner, promote, and support other female-owned businesses in the month of March with a real pinpoint to on Saturday, March 25th, 2023, to really make an effort. If you have not yet done it in the month of March thus far, by no later than March 25th, 2023, think of creative ways that you can partner, promote, and support another female-owned business. So we're going to brainstorm right now on what Marquis Ann wants to do to partner, promote, and support a female-owned business, because the good news is, you guys, this does not cost money. This does not cost time. This is not, you can do it local, you can do it global. Like, this is what is so amazing about this, is you can do something so easy for you that can be so outrageously meaningful to the woman-owned business owner. So Marquis, why don't you give us a shout out on the things that you've already planned that you're going to do? And she's going to give us 2 or 3, but she's like already been making a list. So we're going to encourage all of you to make your list. So go for it, Marquis, and tell us what you're going to do.
Yes, I'm very excited about this effort. It's very important. So just a few ways that I will be supporting other women-owned businesses this month and into the future is, well, for one, my favorite baby skincare line, California Baby, who is owned by a phenomenal and ultra inspiring mom named Jessica Iglesoy. I still use her products, even though my baby is now 7. We still use her products. And my best friend just had a baby this week, so I will be sending her boxes and boxes of California Baby products. Another way that I'm going to be supporting women-owned businesses is through sharing about a new mothering and parenting book called Enough About the Baby.
Yeah. It's by, you want to hold it up?
Sure, here it is. It's Enough About the Baby. It's by Bay Area author Becky Vieira. She's also the brilliant and hilarious mind behind Witty Otter on Instagram. This is an excellent book. It's all about a real world account on the first year of childhood. And I'm proud to be the childcare expert in that book as well. So please pick up a copy of that. And another way is another wonderful mom-owned company is Childcare Coaching with Shannon Parola. She and I partnered on an ebook called Choosing Childcare 101 that guides parents through every and all option when it comes to finding their ideal childcare method. Definitely send me you can email me at info@nannyvillage.com and I can share the link there. If you're on Instagram, you can also check my link or my bio, and there's a direct link to where you can pick up a copy of that.
Yeah, that sounds like an amazing guide. Absolutely. Just again, through all the ages and stages of your childcare journey, just to understand what your options are, I think is so important, and to be planning ahead and thinking ahead and planning financially ahead and all that good stuff. Well, thank you. Those are amazing ways that you are going to be partnering, promoting, and supporting other female-owned businesses. And I know you're brewing on others. I know that for me, like, I'm doing interviews all month. But after having a conversation with Marquis Ann, like, we're going to keep talking after this. And she and I are going to keep brainstorming how we can further partner, promote, and support each other. Because I have lots of families that come to me that are like, I need a newborn care specialist. And so now I have yet another resource to offer those families, because I love offering resources and I love being like kind of the clearinghouse, you know, like that village mentality, which is like, oh, you call me, I know where to go, right? I love that feeling. So thank you, Marquis Ann. It was such a pleasure talking with you. You're doing amazing work in the world, and we thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. It was a blast. Thank you.
Okay, awesome.